Whether you work at a desk or are a student all day long, this flow is going to be perfect for you to help to combat that sitting in a chair at a desk all day long. So if you don't have a foam roller, just take a towel and roll it up. You're going to place this on the ground and you're going to lie down on it. And then I want you to bring your arms out to the side. And already you'll probably feel a little stretch on the front of your chest. Slowly bring your arms up a little bit higher. And when you do this, it's so important that you keep these lower ribs down. You don't want to let them flare out because then you're not actually getting the stretch that you want and your body is just making it look like you are. Bring your arms up a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. There might be a point where you can't touch the ground anymore, and that is okay. But just keep working towards touching the ground, and eventually you will get closer. Good. And then a little closer. Here's when my arms really come off the ground. But that's okay. Okay. And now we're gonna do just what I call snow angels. I guess people call them floor angels, but I'm from Minnesota. I've done a lot of snow angels in my childhood. Good. Do a couple more. If there's a spot that's really tight, feel free to just hang out there. Good, and then do a couple more if you'd like. Good. All right, and now we are going to take the foam roller and you're going to put it horizontally, and you're gonna start at right where your rib cage ends, or if you wear a bra, it's right below that bra line. You're gonna place the foam roller right below, and then all you're gonna do is just arch back. Again, be mindful of that rib flare, keep those ribs down, and then come back up, slide your butt down about an inch, and then lower down, hold, and back up, slide your butt down, and you're just gonna slowly work your way up your entire mid-back. And then go back to one of those spots that was extra tight. And then from here, if you want to work a little bit deeper into the spot, you can lift your hips. You can also maybe rock your legs side to side. And then find that second tight spot. It's about right there. Feel free to rock side to side. Is one side tighter than the other? Or are they both equally as tight? And then maybe lift your hips. And then right now I found a really good spot on that right side. So I dropped my knees to the right, and now I'm just kind of pulsing up and down. Good. And then I'm gonna try the left, not as tight. Okay. And then just do a couple passes going all the way up and down your mid-back. All right, good. So feel free to foam roll as long as you'd like, but we are going to keep going. Let's have you lie on your side, and I'm going to use this as a pillow right now. Okay, and so you're going to bend your knees and you're going to bring both hands onto that top thigh. And then what I want you to do is think about taking that top shoulder and you're gonna try to put it in your opposite back pocket. So you're gonna roll that shoulder down and in. Hold. Okay, relax. And again, draw that shoulder down and in. So you're trying to reach it towards that opposite back pocket. Good. And relax. And again. So I like to hold these for about 10 seconds, and I try to do 5 to 10 reps on each side. This is really helping to strengthen your lower trap, which tends to turn off because that upper trap gets so tight. Good. Relax. We got 2 more. All right, down and in. So when we're at a computer, our shoulders tend to elevate, and then our heads tend to come forward, and that lower trap just kind of goes to sleep and decides that and knows that we don't need it in that position. So this really helps to awaken it. One more time, down and in. Oh, hello, puppy dog. Kisses? Thank you. Good. Thank you. All right, and then relax. So let's move to the other side. So roll onto your other side. Bend your knees, hands on top of your thigh. And then that other back, or that other shoulder, I want you to draw down into that opposite back pocket. I hit his B-A-L-L, and now he's trying to find it. And I think he found it. Hold. Good, and relax. Okay, and again, opposite back pocket. And relax. And again, down and in. Good. I think we have one more. Good. All right. And then coming up into a sitting position, whatever is most comfortable for you. So when you are sitting, you want to make sure that your ears are directly over your shoulders. And so whenever you think about it, if you're looking too far forward, just bring your chin back and do that correction as many times as you need throughout the day. And over time, you won't have to be correcting yourself so much, and it will help to stop decreasing some of that neck tension. So what I want you to do is bring your chin back and then lengthen through the crown of your head. Okay. And now we're just gonna do a couple neck circles. Let's go in one direction first. Making these neck circles as big as you can. Good. Let's go the other direction. One more. So that's something that you can easily do when sitting in a chair. And now what I want you to do is place your hands on your rib cage. I want you to really drop those ribs and then bring that chin back. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And if you can feel a really big stretch in your neck or the top of your chest, then you're probably thrusting your ribs forward quite a bit throughout the day. And so not only do you want to think about bringing your chin back and lengthening through the crown of your head, but you want to think about dropping those ribs. Okay. And then bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And notice if one side is tighter than the other. And bring your head up. Keep those hands anchoring your rib cage. And I want you to look up towards the ceiling, but I want you to lead from your chin. So lifting your chin up. Good. And why don't you maybe turn your chin a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. Good. All right, now what I want you to do is still try and keep those ribs down. I want you to bend your elbows so your palms are up. Actually, let's just do the left arm. So left arm stays bent. I want you to reach down towards that elbow. So that's going to help you to activate those lower muscles here that we were already activating at the beginning. And then I want you to roll your elbow in so it's facing forward. So keep depressing that shoulder and rolling it slightly in. And if you touch your armpit, you should feel two borders. There should be a border in the front and the border in the back. And those are just muscles engaged, which is good. Okay, and then you can place your hand on your chest and now drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And play around with different neck positions here. You can roll your head forward and back. Okay, all right, let's go to the other side. So bend your right arm, and I want you to lengthen through that right elbow. And then roll that right elbow forwards just a little bit. So this is rolling away and this is rolling forward. Good. So hold that, left hand on your chest, and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, you can do this stretch as well at any time sitting on a chair. It might be frowned upon if you're doing it during a meeting or something, but if you're by yourself and you're not distracting anyone, it's a great stretch to do. Who knows, other people will probably join in with you too. Okay, good. And let's just do a couple more neck circles in one direction. Hopefully you already feel that your neck is starting to loosen up. Should feel pretty good. Good. And let's go the other direction. All right, and then the last stretch that I want to leave with you today is something that I learned in chiropractic school, and chances are if you saw one of our lectures, you would see at least 10 students do this stretch in one given lecture. So I want you to sit up nice and tall, slightly tuck your chin, and think about a string pulling your head tall. Good. And then I want you to drop your shoulders down, bend your elbows, and bring your elbows out to the side. Make sure those ribs aren't thrusting, drop them down. Draw your elbows slightly towards your side, and then I want you to give yourself a double chin. Okay. So what this is doing is it's overemphasizing good posture. So if you're sitting like this on a computer most of the time, what I want you to do is after every 30 minutes, I want you to quickly do this stretch. And you see how it starts to open up your chest. It brings your head back over your shoulders, and then it's stretching your chest, and then it's activating all of those muscles in between your shoulder blades that get really stretched out in this position. Good. And then relax. So I recommend doing that every 30 minutes for 5 to 10 seconds, and then continuing with what you're doing. And I always tell my patients that I'd rather you do this 10 times a day for 1 second than 1 time a day for 10 seconds, because repetitions and changes to your posture take time, and it takes a lot of reps. So I hope that this flow helped you, and feel free to share this with anybody. If you liked it, make sure you like it below, and leave a comment on any other flows you'd like to see in the future. Thank you.